Hey everybody, how's it going? Robert Hollis Jr. here. I was actually sitting on my computer here on Facebook. Had somebody ask me the question on exactly how you market on social media sites. So I just wanted to put up a quick training video on this. Just to kind of hopefully give you some tips and some advice that I've been able to use use social media as far as Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, to be able to help reach and contact a lot of people. The first thing and the key thing that I always say as far as any advice that I can give you is treat it like real life. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, you wouldn't walk around the mall with a big billboard on, right? You know what I mean? With all the facts and stats. So like I said, it's funny when people just make a generic MySpace, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, on a generic whatever their company is. I don't really think that works at all well, you know what I mean? So, you know, when you do go to make your profile, make it personal to you. If you see any of mine, they're a Robert Hollis Jr. Facebook, MySpace, not a generic company one. You know what I mean? So really just make it personal yourself. Maybe show some success that you've been able to have if you did get any rewards or any documentation that you have to let them know that they, you know, want to work with you as a leader. The second thing that I always say is that, you know, you wouldn't just walk up to a complete stranger and say, you know, hi, my name's Robert Hollis. I work with Gano Excel. It's a 16-year-old company. We're in 68 countries doing 500 million. Blah, blah, blah. People go, who are you? Get away from me. Right? So how would you treat it in real life? If you walked up to somebody that, you know, regardless if it was the mall or your neighbor or anybody, you would say, hi, my name is Robert. Right? You got to open up a line of communication with them first before actually spitting up on them. You know what I mean? So, you know, kind of going back, building a relationship. To me, I really don't think the whole copy and paste messages work at all. I mean, and to prove it to you, how many copy and paste messages have you got? You know what I mean? Where you just open it and it's just a 4-paragraph thing on how great their company is or how great this product is. Anyways, somebody's knocking on the door. And you don't even read it, right? You just open it up and delete it. So why wouldn't they do that with yours? Okay? So first, open a line of communication with them. Build rapport. From that point, I always ask people, just like you would in real life or anything else, my favorite peak of interest is a third-party favor, like I like to say. So you could say, listen, maybe you can do me a huge personal favor. Do you know anybody that needs to make extra money right now? Or do you know anybody that needs to be more healthy? Either one. And if they say yes, now you're open to be able to send them some information. And the best information you can send them is a video. You know what I mean? Facts tell, stories sell. If you can send them any information as part as third party, you know, when we got the Fox News clip, when we got documentation of other websites saying that our product's good, well, now it's not us saying it's good, it's somebody else. And you already asked them if you can send it. So now, well, how often do you think somebody's going to watch that video versus if you just send one video to 100 people, probably 1 or 2 is going to open it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it does take a little bit longer and it does take some time to set up that rapport. But once again, now you can do it with hundreds of people at the same time. You know what I mean? And also, you know, at night when you can't be talking to people. You know, sometimes I have trouble sleeping, so I'll be up, you know, 11:30, 12, 1, whatever it is, now introducing people to the company via social networks. So, you know, I hope those tips kind of helped you, because I know a lot of people, they just set up a generic site. Nobody even knows who you are, much less are even going to add you if they don't have pictures of you. And, you know, when you add people, take the second to show them that you actually care. You know what I mean? Instead of just adding 100 people in a day when, you know, you can add somebody and go, oh, I saw the picture of your kid. A very cute kid, how old is he? Or, I noticed the song on your page. I'm a big fan of that artist as well. Or whatever it is, just take the time to actually look at their profile and make a comment so they know you're a real person, not just somebody that's out there copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. You know what I mean? And you know, the biggest thing that I always tell people, just as far as either social networking doing this or a business as a whole, it takes some time. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, today I actually have a guy flying into our office from Rhode Island. Okay? And I met him on MySpace. So yes, does this work? Yes. Okay? Now, but let me tell you guys, I met him on MySpace 2 years ago. Okay? He was in a competing company at the time. We kind of went back and forth, created a good relationship. So even though we were in competing companies, we didn't bash each other. We didn't say, mine's better than yours. You're stupid for not being over here. No, I set up a good relationship with him where we both respected each other. Well, a year passed. I got in Gano Excel. I approached him again. And he said, well, listen, I just got in another company. Not good timing for me, but good luck with yours. And I said, good luck with yours. You know, maybe Gano won't work out for me, and you do well, I can work with you, and maybe vice versa. Well, long story short, didn't work out for him. And now he's flying in from Rhode Island. He's a big leader. He got a lot of people. And he's already signed up with us. So a lot of people even know my story. When I first flew out here to California to start building Gano Excel, I had a group of about 15 kids that I all met on MySpace that were all waiting for me to get here that never even met me in person. So, yes, it does work, but it takes some time, just like everything else. Don't expect that you can just send copy and paste messages to 100 people and they're going to go, oh my gosh, this is great, and just sign up. No, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? So, once again, you know, the biggest tip, like I can tell you, is just treat it like real life. You know what I mean? Don't be wearing the big banners. You know what I mean? And don't, you know, first time somebody adds you, verbally throw up on them. Actually spend the time to build a relationship of friendship with them. Social networks, you know what I mean? It's not a social blast your company. Okay, so I hope that works for you. The amount of marketing videos we have online now is just ridiculous. So if they don't get involved now, they can later. So just drip on them. So maybe the Fox News clip doesn't work for them. So next time you can send them compare the facts video, or show me the money video, or the video on our plantation, or one of them, you know, hundreds of testimonials we have. I mean, my gosh, we've got so many internet marketing videos that you could consistently send somebody a video every other day, and over a course of 2 months, just by the time I had a guy on MySpace just yesterday, he sent me a message and he goes, enough's enough. And I'm going, what does that mean? So I opened up the email, and it said, enough's enough. I've been following you and your father for the last year. You keep putting up videos like almost every week or so, and you got me. I just watched a video of you doing an interview, a trading video, just like I'm doing right now. And enough's enough. That you guys got so much material online. I've already gone through it. I already know I want to work with you. Please just give me a call. I just want to meet you, you know, over the phone. So it's funny because this is some guy that I just added that I haven't even been going back and forth with, that just continued to see our documentation of the company, the product, the money, the system, the training, and it finally got to a point where he's going, enough's enough, I'm in. Okay, so I really hope that helps everybody out there. I'm going to continue to keep putting up small training videos. I just want to have hours and hours of training videos online. So if anybody even has any questions or any kind of concerns, shoot me an email. My website's copthedream.com. You can see all my information on my YouTube account. Just click on the link wherever it is, and ask me questions, and I would love to get your guys' feedback, not only how you like my videos, but any questions you have, I can immediately make a YouTube video on it. So instead of, you know, asking me an email and a question in the email, well, I have to write to you and write to somebody else. Now I can just do a video, and not only does it answer your question, but I'm sure there's people in your group that have the same question. So please come to me with any information. I love helping everybody, and look forward to meeting everybody. So thank you very much. Robert Hollis Jr. here. Once again, my website's Cop the Dream, and look forward to seeing everybody at the top.